Hey friends, welcome into my Makeup Love office. I'm Martha Barnett. I'm a presenter with Unique and I'm here today to talk to you about all things blushingly beautiful. So let's get started and talk about blush. There are lots of different types of blush that you can use, and there are some little tricks that I like to use for women my age when you are applying blush. I also want to talk a little bit about contouring and a little bit about highlighting. So let's start with the contour first. There are a couple different ways that you could contour. You can use a bronzer. I've got one here that's a specific one for summer. You can see it's got a lot of shimmer to it. Obviously, this is meant for, the golden summer nights. I've also like to use for contour a shade darker than my regular foundation. This is the stick foundation, and this is in the shade Cashmere, which is one step darker than my normal foundation chiffon. And what I like to do is take this and just apply it in the hollows of my cheeks right along in here, okay? I don't like to put a lot. You can always start with a little and then add more. Easier to add more than to try and take away. So there we go. And then I'm going to take my big kabuki brush that I used for my foundation, which I notice I need to blend a little bit better down there. There we go. And then I'm just going to go in and I'm going to blend that in. And I apologize, that's reading really, really orange on screen right now. I don't know if it looks that way to you. I hope not. I promise in real life, it does not look orange. There we go. Then let's talk blush. You can use a liquid blush, you can use a cream blush, you can use a powder blush. Here's one in powder in the shade Stunning, which is a beautiful color for spring and summer. It's nice and cheery and pink. It's not nearly that intense when you put it on, don't worry. I like to use the Bare You all-in-one stick. This has a cream stick, and you can use it anywhere on your face, basically. You can use it for contour. You can use it for your blush. You can use it as lipstick. Some of the shades, obviously you wouldn't want this one. This is Fresh Orchid, but some of the shades you could even use as an eyeshadow. And some of them you could use as a contour or a highlighter, because there's one that's like a very, very light, just basically a shimmer. It's kind of opaque. There's a cinnamon latte that would be perfect for me as like a contour. So I like to use this one sometimes. There are also liquid blushes. So I recommend for women that are over 50, go for either the liquid or the cream. Powder is a little more difficult to wear because it tends to settle in the fine lines and creases. So I'm going to go with this stick blush today. And again, I'm going to just tap this on. Notice I'm going a little higher. I know a lot of girls put their blush a little bit lower, but let's face it, gals, at my age, gravity pulls everything down. And I don't want things being pulled down. I want everything being pulled up to make me look younger. So when I apply that, I am going to go a little bit higher with it than maybe normal. And I try not to go in front, beyond the middle of my eye. And I go up here towards my temple. So I like to keep it up high. And I'm just going to blend that in again with my kabuki brush. You could also use a regular blush brush. Whatever works best for you. And then let's talk highlighter. There are several different types of highlighter. I've got one here that is a powder. You can see, and it's got lots of shimmer to it. This is in the shade Blushing, as a matter of fact, is what it's called. So I really like that one. I also like this stick. That's a highlighter, and it's kind of a golden glow. I couldn't tell you the color. Yes, I can tell you the color on this one. It is Benevolent. And with this one, it's the same thing. I'm going to go a little higher than normal. Going to just dab this on and then go back, and I'm going to blend that in really, really well. Now you could also use this right here on the brow bone. Some women like to use it right here on their Cupid's bow of their lips. I basically try to stick mostly to those spots. There we go. Let's blend that in really well. And there we have it. Blushingly beautiful and all ready for spring and summer. So thanks for joining me today, folks. If you enjoyed this tutorial, I hope you'll like, follow, subscribe, give me some love. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them down below. I'm here to help. So please feel free to message me if you want more specific directions. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.